Knock on a wooden table or press your hand against a brick wall. It pushes back. The physical world feels perfectly solid, rigid, and dense. This photograph shows chemist Linus Pauling pointing to a CPK molecular model, a tool developed to help us visualize atomic structures. But these models can be slightly deceiving. Energy states, moving faster to avoid each other. This creates an outward push called electron degeneracy pressure. The atoms lock firmly in place. The structural integrity of everyday matter, the floor beneath your feet or the chair you sit in, is an invisible quantum standoff against gravity's constant downward pull. In the core of a massive dying star, the inward pressure from gravity becomes so intense that electron degeneracy pressure fails. The electrons can no longer maintain their distance, and the entire star collapses inward in a fraction of a second, triggering a supernova explosion. What remains after that explosion is a neutron star. It packs the mass of an entire sun, or sometimes twice that amount, into a sphere roughly 10 to 15 miles across. You could comfortably fit the whole thing inside the city limits of New York. With that mass confined to such a small volume, the density scales up to the extreme. If you were to scoop up a single teaspoon of this stellar material and bring it to Earth, it would weigh 1 billion tons. To understand how any physical substance can survive under these conditions, we have to travel below the surface and descend through the layers of the star, straight to its core. We begin at the outer crust, just below the surface. Despite the crushing gravity, matter here still vaguely resembles the chemistry we know. Intact atomic nuclei manage to survive. Specifically, you will find iron nuclei, which have a very high binding energy, squeezed into a perfectly rigid crystalline lattice. Because the pressure is so high, the electrons have been stripped away from their atoms, forming a highly energized fluid sea that flows through the gaps in the iron grid. Going deeper into the inner crust, the pressure forces those free-flowing electrons to physically merge with the protons inside the iron nuclei. This process produces neutrons, which eventually begin to leak out. We call this the neutron drip, where free neutrons flood the spaces between the surviving nuclei. Pushing further down, surviving nuclei lose their spherical shapes. Gravitational squeezing forces them into bizarre geometric structures, a phase called nuclear pasta. Spheroids stretch into long tubes, then transition to parallel sheets resembling lasagna. Here, density approaches hundreds of trillions of grams per cubic centimeter. The familiar concept of discrete atoms has been squeezed out of existence. All that remains is an ultra-dense, continuously shifting geometry of nuclear matter. Crossing into the outer core, even the nuclear pasta dissolves. We enter a frictionless ocean of superfluid neutrons, mixed with a small fraction of superconducting protons. The fluid here flows with absolutely zero resistance. The star avoids further collapse because it hits a second quantum roadblock. Just like electrons, neutrons obey the Pauli exclusion principle. They refuse to share the same quantum state, creating a stronger outward force called neutron degeneracy pressure. Because the neutrons are packed so tightly, the entire outer core functions like a single massive atomic nucleus. But instead of being held together by the strong nuclear force, it is bound tightly by gravity. Then we reach the inner core. Here, the density exceeds that of an atomic nucleus by several times. The forces are so violent that physicists suspect even neutrons themselves might fracture and break apart. This excerpt from a physics paper outlines a theoretical model attempting to solve the equation of state, the mathematical relationship defining how matter behaves at this extreme density. Some models suggest the inner core is a deconfined quark plasma, where the subatomic particles that make up neutrons float freely in a dense soup. Other models predict the formation of exotic matter, like hyperons. But this creates the hyperon puzzle. If hyperons form, they would soften the core, reducing the outward pressure. Yet we have observed neutron stars with twice the mass of the Sun, meaning their cores must be incredibly stiff to avoid collapsing into black holes. The exact composition of the inner core remains an unsolved mystery. It represents the absolute edge of human physics, a place where our current understanding of quantum mechanics hits a wall. Let's pull back and look at the neutron star from a distance, floating silently in the vacuum of space. We can't build a particle accelerator on Earth capable of generating the conditions found in that core. The pressures are simply too immense to ever replicate in a laboratory. So, astrophysicists use the universe itself as a laboratory. By accurately measuring the mass and the physical radius of neutron stars through telescopes, they can work backward to calculate exactly how stiff or soft the matter inside must be. When two neutron stars collide, they emit ripples in spacetime called gravitational waves. The exact shape and frequency of these waves carry embedded data about how the stars deformed right before they merged, which directly points back to the equation of state of their cores. By observing the most extreme, hostile gravitational environments in the cosmos, we are actually solving the deepest mysteries about the microscopic quantum rules that govern the physical reality we experience every single day.